One of the important topics we're relating here today is, of course, the labeling of products from Judea and Samaria. What is your approach to this issue?
It is for me now quite clear what the European Union is doing with labeling the products of the West Bank, of Judea and Samaria, is totally against the rules of international trade law, the WTO and the GATT. So what I'm proposing and what I'm hoping is that instead of going on with diplomacy and soft words from the Israeli side towards Brussels, that is saying, you are warning the member states to be aware of products from the West Bank. We are warning now, when you are going on, that we have a legal case with the WTO panel against you. So stop, or we go to WTO and say what you are doing is totally contravening essential international law, trade law. And there's always the issue in Brussels, the law is on our side. No, international trade law is not on the side of the EU, totally not. And what is more important, from a human point of view, you are also bereaving tens of thousands of Palestinians and their families of living, of income, of work. Is that the way to normalize Israeli-Palestinian relations? Totally not, totally not.
And of course, another very, very important and worldwide topic, the Iranian deal.
I'm very concerned about the deal of mid-July. But you should be realistic, so I'm cooperating and listening and debating with Israeli experts what to do now. For now is the very crucial moment. How do we implement this very dangerous deal?
So it's too late to try to prevent a deal. It's more coping with the situation.
It is now up to the international community to precisely implement and inspect the Iranian regime, what they are doing. Are they again cheating, hiding, and so on? That's important. So, together with Israeli experts, I am totally convinced that it is now the moment for the coming months that the European Union, who was chairing these negotiations, together with the United States, should very carefully following what is the implementation by the Iranians, supervised by the International Atomic Energy Agency in Vienna. Are the details really worked out by the Iranians?
What are the main points? The main points that really need to be tested?
The main points, of course, that is for example, the elements of the possible military dimensions. What is going all around? That is very important. For example, what already happened was in Parchin. That was a very specific site. What was going on there? The Iranians were their own inspectors, and the International Atomic Energy was looking on.
So the way you know the world and you're familiar with how things go on, do you think that really will happen? Do you think that if the world will see here a point that's not really implemented, another point there, do you think that really something will change? They will say no more deal?
I'm also very skeptical about what is going on, but we should not be silent. We should be alert on what is going on and to see how Iran is dealing, and also, of course, and that was the totally missing point, is the geopolitical situation was separated from the Iranian deal and from all the negotiations, and what we are seeing now is the outcome, of course, a strengthening of the Iranian position, and that will concern us, and that will should have all our attention for the coming years. For the flaws of the deals are quite obvious, but you should try to alert the international community that should not be the case, that we should go on as business as usual. For what we are now seeing is the deal is done, and all European member states are flocking to Tehran to do business as usual. And together in the European Parliament, together with the expertise of Israeli experts, we should warn and we should not be silent.